Pregame Show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Sacramento Kings here in their house, Golden One Center. Well, for Sacramento, not much has changed with them this season if you're talking strictly one-loss record compared to a year ago. They're 9th in the West, right about where they were then. Well, we've got Andre Iguodala out there tonight, who always seems to be having fun out there. He might not fill up the box score like he used to, but guys, how great is he in the clutch?
You know, you talk about Steph and Clay and, Draymond Green and Andre Iguodala. What I like especially about Iguodala, he has no problem taking the big three with time winding down. Remember, let's not forget, Finals MVP.
Yeah, exactly.
Always steps up in the fourth quarter, and he'll do whatever it takes to win games on the floor.
Who can forget that? Kenny?
Well, I agree with Shaq, man. This guy's skill set is unbelievable. He's able to handle the ball. He's create his own shot, do it for others. Probably the most unselfish player. Not only the fact that he sat on the bench and being six man, but being on the floor. His unselfishness is unparalleled.
That does it for us for now. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. And it's been home cooking for the Kings in the midst of a homestand here in Sacramento. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
It's go time now. These are two teams whose rivalry goes way back, and anytime they renew it, the fans, as well as all that are involved, are going to be in for a treat.
There's a lot of hype behind this matchup tonight, and you can see why. These two squads do not like each other, so this is going to be a fun one.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, few people saw it coming, but Stephen Curry has claimed the mantle as the league's best player. Draymond Green said it was the way Curry came back even better last season that solidified it. He said everything in basketball is usually a year behind. You've got to see it again to really believe it and get confident enough to say it. Kevin?
His teammates know firsthand what an impact he makes, David. Thank you. Well, the game's starting to add up as we get in the thick of the season. Just how do players, Steve, keep their mental edge during the middle part of a long, long season?
You got to know it's a grind. You got to prepare physically and mentally. I think also having teammates to help you. You got to spend a lot of time with each other, work out together, and just get through it. Look at what the prize is, trying to win a championship.
You just answered my next question about getting some help from the team and from your teammates. I'm sure the team is locked in on this too.
Yeah, and there are some days the coach has got to have a great balance. You need some days off, a couple days off just to get away from the game to get recharged.
Now Golden State's starting 5. It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the passing from Green doesn't just look for his shot, wanting to get his guys involved on every possession.
Collison dishes to McLemore. Outside Collison from 11 feet away. That doesn't go either for Cousins. On defense, Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them, because for long stretches, they were the better team.
I was honestly shocked they let the lead go. They need to learn how to manage the clock and lead better as the season goes on.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
In the corner, it's McLemore. The pass to Koufos. Just 5 on the clock. And for 3, Collison. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Durant for 3. The shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Screen by Cousins. Collison kicks to Cousins. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. The Kings have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Collison kicks to Gay. There's a good screen. This one for 3. No good. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Durant wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that's where KD just feasts with this team. When it comes to those spot-ups, he's as good as anyone in the league.
Green against Cousins. And McLemore now atop the key. Gay against Durant. Looking to end the drought. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Warriors.
And they really feasted from beyond the arc. Quantity and quality. Boy, they filled it up. And when you can punish a defense like that from long range, it can be demoralizing.
Warriors leading by 9. It's taken away by Collison. To the wing right side. They get it back. Rufus now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Outside Curry. Outside Durant. There's the triple. A shot off that time. Gay with the defensive effort. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Collison, the pass to Cousins. Gay dishes to Kufis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collison. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. A 3-ball. Again, Durant missing.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
Back to Cousins. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Cousins has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3. And for a franchise that competed for the Western Conference Championship a number of years ago, it's really been a lot of turmoil for quite a while. I mean, the Kings have had ownership changes, coaching changes, personnel changes, front office changes. I mean, that's been the one constant, is the fact that they consistently are in change mode.
Here's McLemore. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. And McLemore kicks to Gay. He dishes it to Kufis. Kings moving the ball around. And Collison gets it to go on the assist from McLemore.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And concerning all the drama that seems to surround the Kings, you know what cures all of that? Winning.
And the best teams in the league, they win with camaraderie. They win with integrity and trust. The Kings are knocking on the door, but they still have some ways to go.
And the Warriors with possession here, leading by 5. They get it back. Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Great decision from Draymond to go up into the D there with his big body. Such an intelligent player.
It's been an ascension to stardom for Draymond Green the last few seasons. Gone from role player to starter to superstar, all-star in a very short time span.
You just scratch your head how Green was taken in the 2nd round of the draft. So many different teams passed up on a guy who played extremely well at the college level. He has the skills and mentality to be a force in this league for a long time. Many argue he's already a top 10 player in the game. And his defense, that might be the #1 thing he does that separates him.
And the second free throw, good.
Draymond, a former 2nd-round draft pick, always plays this game with a chip on his shoulder.
Now, here's Here's Koufos. Defense is right there. Dishes to Cousins. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And DeMarcus Cousins, such a polarizing figure for coaches and fans alike. And this is dating back to his college days, even at Kentucky.
Yeah, maturing some, but obviously that fire burns bright within him. His passion is what helps fuel that production, especially when you start comparing him to other true centers.
He's off on the second. And the Warriors certainly a dominant team, but I think what captivates the fans, Steve, just as much as their style of play, ball movement, up-tempo, shots from all over the floor. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. The best shooting backcourt in league history with Curry and Thompson. Like you said, it's the playmaking and intelligence of the players around them that enable them to take full advantage and pick teams apart.
Gay passes to Collison. Lock at 6. And he jams it with authority.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Oh, no question he does. I just think he likes to keep the fans guessing.
We've seen so many former players who are now coaches in the NBA and players that, Steve, you played against. Do you ever think that they'd be coaches when you faced off against them as you were playing them?
Yeah, some of those guys, for sure, like a Jason Kidd, I'd say he's going to make a great coach one day. You just knew it was in his blood. Now you get a chance to see Steve Kerr, T. Lue, Tyronn Lue's one of those guys. He's going to make a good coach, and they're doing it right now and having a lot of success.
Kevin McHale, to me, was the thinking man's player, was a terrific coach. He did both, but he lost the job at Houston, which shocked so many people.
I thought he did a fantastic job. And one thing you love about Kevin McHale, he also was a general manager, then got a chance to come to the coaching role. He just has a basketball mind. He loves the game.
Matt Barnes is checked in for Kosta Koufos. Warriors leading by 6. Green with a screen for Curry. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. And he makes good on the layup.
The floater is a good way to catch the defense off guard. Just one of the many deadly shots in Green's arsenal.
Here's Collison. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers. Cousins with a screen on Green. McLemore dishes to Collison. 5 to shoot. Screen by Cousins. Collison, no good. Golden State's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. They double-team Curry. Golden State moving it around, pushing their lead to double digits. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
There's the pick. Collison kicks to Cousins. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's as consistent as they come on offense. It's really a luxury to have him on your team.
And some changes here for the Kings. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Gay. Flalo comes in for McLemore. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Darren Collison. Now here's Livingston. He averages about 5 points a game. McGee a screen. McGee a screen on a Flalo. Livingston passes to McGee. Iguodala kicks it to West. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Flalo up top. Pass to Cousins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, most coaches will tell you, you need scoring in the paint to be successful. Here are some big men around the league that have been providing plenty of that over the last month. DeMarcus Cousins, number one.
He is so polished offensively in the low post. I mean, even when the defense collapses, he's got guys all around, and he finds a way to put the ball in the basket.
And the first one drops. And the Warriors a very good defensive team, Steve, whether they're playing big or going small.
A reason why they have intelligent guys that know how to play the game of basketball on the defensive end. They switch a lot, they get their hands in the passing lane, and they are great communicators.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Warriors leading by 8. Livingston kicks to McGee. Pass to McCaw. He feeds it to West. McGee sets the pick for West. A one near Iguodala as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by West.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
It's looking good so far. They have their offense intact right now.
Now, here is Lawson. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Now here's West following the miss by Lawson. Iguodala outside. Just 5 on the clock. McCaw with the bucket.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Stein, he's checked in for the Kings.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Barnes. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's getting around 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
So it's Sacramento now. They trail by 14. Stein dishes to Lawson. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. Tolliver for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
His eyes just lit up as soon as he realized he was wide open from outside. The defense has to do a much better job.
Now here's Livingston. Lawson defending. Pick by West. Livingston passes to West. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And Smitty, over a decade now, you've been working as an analyst almost as long as your playing career. What's your favorite part now of the job?
You know, it's still basketball, Kevin. Just different. I'm not playing right now, but being in the atmosphere, also getting a chance to meet people. Like you, Kevin, getting a chance to have relationships and getting a chance to be around the game of basketball.
It is my treat to work with you. I admired you so much as a player in East Lansing, in the NBA, and I have made the transition to broadcasting. Not an easy thing to do, but you've done it just seamlessly, it seems.
You're so right, Kevin. Trying to turn that page from being a player to being on the other side of being media.
Yeah, tough, but you've nailed it. And he's good on the second. The Kings trail by 12. Feeds to Afflalo. It's Cauley Stein, top of the key. Here's the screen. Barnes kicks to Lawson. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one up. Cauley Stein dishes to Lawson. Barnes outside. Tolliver the pass to Barnes, and the shot goes in. Barnes has got his first points of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The pass to McCaw, kicks to West. Now Livingston. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Lawson, down by 12. The feed now to Cauley Stein. A follow outside. Lawson up top. Puts it up from 12. It's deflected.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Livingston passes to McCaw. Back to Livingston. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by McGee. And stolen by Cauley Stein.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
First free throw is good.
You know, you talk about coaching trees. Steve Kerr in his first 2 years already has had 2 assistants, grabbed 2 head coaching jobs, and him himself, he coached under the best in the business.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Barnes. That one falls, so he hits both of them. With the Kerr coaching tree, you're also talking about some big names like Alvin Gentry and Luke Walton. They're assistants that have moved to head coaching roles after their stint with Kerr.
Just fantastic for Steve Kerr to understand is if we keep winning, you're going to keep losing assistants. But you know what? They're winning, and that's the nature of the business.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Warriors have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That one is off.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
No luck that time either.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And Temple kicks to Tolliver, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. From the arc, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Warriors ahead, up by 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, you know, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, you know, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
A heart and soul guy. Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Yeah, they were in total lockdown mode there. Can they keep it up for their entire game? It remains to be seen.
They've got Caspi, Austin out there with Garrett Temple. Then there's Cauley Stein, and it's Gay in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Lawson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gay can't get it to go. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Grizzlies.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball. They have no one to blame but themselves in losing that one.
Cauley Stein kicks to Lawson. Picked away. And the Kings pushing it up now. Back to Temple. They set the pick. A 3 from Gay. But they recover it. Cauley Stein. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a chance now to review the shot chart.
Well, I think a big issue for him right now is his performance from the mid-range. Just nothing seems easy for him at the moment, and it's resulted in a lot of missed opportunities for himself and his team when he's taken that shot.
The Kings have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, we're hearing less about flopping now, thank goodness, than we did a couple seasons ago. The league started issuing penalties for the worst flops. You think that's made a difference?
Yeah, I think so. Guys were, it was getting carried away. A lot of Hollywood was acting right there. And I think for the NBA's, it's hard. You see guys full speed get hit, and some of these guys are acting like they got hit by a Mack truck. So I like the fines for flops.
And of course, you never flopped.
No, not at all. Kevin. No, not me. No way.
We've looked for the tape. We can find none. None.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
Now here's Curry. Last game out, he had 40 points. There's the dish to Thompson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clay does a lot of things well. He shoots the basketball, he can defend, but the area he could get better is his ball handling, and he's done that. He looks very comfortable driving, creating shots for himself, and kicking it out for others.
And with Clay and his improved ball handling, Steve, it used to be that he had trouble creating for himself. Now he is creating for himself and others.
Clay has size, speed, and he can flat out shoot the basketball. Now, like you say, with his improved ball handling, he has the confidence to attack the rim so he can shoot it and he can get to the bucket.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Sacramento. And so Thompson nails both of them.
He just can't miss from the line right now. He is the guy you want taking those shots.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green with the ball. And Green slams it in.
Green surprising us with his speed and exploiting the weak defense on that drive. His versatility is really tough to match up against.
Collison dishes to Gay. Back to Collison. 4 on the clock. Poked away. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Draymond Green. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Basket counts. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Dallas making a change here. McCaw's checked in. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. Third is Draymond Green.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
And Sacramento has possession. It's a 14-point game. Here's Cousins. Again, the miss by the King.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Outside Collison. And Caspi has it in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Caspi's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Guys, we know Stephen Curry is beloved by his teammates. One of his teammates, Sean Livingston, once said of him, he's one of the most humble superstars by far. It resonates throughout the locker room. But on the court, he has some swagger, some edge. Curry says, I'm still the same person. Still do the same stuff in my spare time. That keeps me grounded, keeps me normal. Guys?
And his character, just one more thing people appreciate. Thank you, David.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are their brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10. And he's been playing in huge games his entire life and knows how to amp himself up. And while some stars can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish. And one thing I don't think Kevin Durant gets enough credit for is his mental toughness.
Good point.
He is rarely shaken or thrown off his game if things aren't going his way, and always remains focused on winning and doesn't let too much throw him off course.
And so he makes both from the line. And with Durant and his ability to stay focused on the court, Greg, you're just talking about this. A big example of that was last year when all the free agency speculation was floating around.
Yeah, and that can wear on a player when all the media is talking about your future. Durant has done a great job of blocking out the media the last few seasons and just focusing on winning. I mean, his focus on the court is a big part of why he is so consistent game to game.
For Sacramento, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Sacramento making a switch here. McLemore is checked in.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
They kick it out to Green. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got 8 points.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking. Immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
No good from Caspi.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
It really helps when you're making shots, and they are making everything.
Now here's Cousins off the left rim and out.
And surprisingly couldn't connect. That's a high percentage a look as he's going to get.
Curry passes to Green. Golden State moving it around. Curry can't get it to go. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside Collison. McLemore with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Durant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
What's up? Incredible. He was shooting the ball with good rhythm in the first quarter. Now he's just unconscious.
Sacramento making a switch here. Kufis is checked in. Pachulia, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, this isn't what he likes to see from this group. They just need to take some time, get back to playing like they know they can.
And now look at DeMarcus Cousins, some numbers on him. Just an incredible month of basketball. 4th in scoring, 7th in steals, and don't forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
Screen by Cousins, outside Collison. He kicks to Cousins. Fades away. Great D that time from Durant.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and it's killing his team.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It wouldn't be the first time. He's a closer, a player who loves to slam the door shut.
Now here's Barnes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Cousins, blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Cousins has got 12 points in the game. The Warriors shooting the ball with incredible accuracy, 68% so far. Down low, here's McCaw. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Kufis. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. He dishes it to Cousins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Around halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look at Golden State. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Kings. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And for the Warriors, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. David West, he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry, so he gets them both. Well, we've always known that height gives an advantage in basketball. A lot of teams now are concerned about things that we've never really talked about before. The length of hands, your arm span, your wingspan. That plays a role now with a lot of these teams and how they draft, how they make a roster.
Yeah, totally, Kevin, because on the defensive end, you have a lot of these guys that can switch. I remember playing against Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. They were so long out front.
Shots.
It helps and makes a difference.
But your arm span is long. That had to play a role.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, it's good. I like it.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. No good on that one. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Good on the second free throw. Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Right side, Collison. Dishes to Kufis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Picked by West. Here's Livingston. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Livingston's got his first points of the game.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And Aflalo kicks to Collison. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. We see a chart here for the shooting performance so far.
And when you come into a game with the mindset of going right at the rim and not settling for outside shots, this is what your shot chart will look like. Every chance they've had to either attack the paint or play back to the basket, they've taken it, and it's been a complete success thus far.
And he makes the first. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for the Kings. Then for the Warriors, JaVale McGee comes in for Zaza Pachulia. And it's Iguodala in for Durant. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Sacramento's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Lawson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Warriors, #1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
The free throw drops for Lawson.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Well, we all know that Iguodala does more than what shows up in the box score. But you can't overstate how important that is to a team. Executes all the little plays, Steve. You know things you need, and then it shows up in big moments.
You know, Andre Iguodala is one of those players, whatever you need, you said it best. But clutch plays down the stretch. And he's also one of those guys that you love to have in the locker room for other guys to learn from. He keeps things very jovial and light for his team. But he's a guy that when it's time to play, the prankster in him goes away when he gets on the court.
So here's Sacramento. Lawson kicks to Barnes. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Koufos. And here's a follow for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Warriors shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Back to Iguodala. Picked by West. Iguodala against Barnes. That one falls. Iguodala's got 5.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Yes, reason why they've moved the basketball around to get wide open looks.
Now here's Aflalo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nobody near Barnes. Trains the three-pointer. Now here's Livingston. McGee a screen to the inside. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. Sacramento's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. West with the steal. The drive by Iguodala. The shot missing. Great D that time from Lawson. Sacramento's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here is Tolliver, defended by West. 5 on the clock. Barnes kicks to Aflalo. There's the 3. No good from Lawson. And it's the Warriors' ball. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Livingston passes to McCaw. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
The Kings shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Barnes kicks to Tolliver. They set the pick. Aflalo dishes to Lawson. Pass to Tolliver. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. West at the elbow. Back to Livingston. Passes it to McCaw. Goes up the baseline. And it's good off the back rim and in. McCaw has got 8 points.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Barnes kicks to Kufis. West with the steal. Here's McCaw. He's guarded by Aflalo. Kufis grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
That's it for halftime. We will see you and you too later. Now back to the action.
A lot of action around as always the Capitol building tonight. We are in Sacramento and we continue here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
He's a real Swiss Army knife, a man of many talents who can do a little bit of everything, including passing.
The Warriors shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Durant in at the small forward. Now here's Collison, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Collison kicks to Cousins. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. Green passes to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
So smooth from long range. We just haven't seen another player with KD's combination of size and guard skills.
Now here's Collison. Fires from 14, and Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Durant dishes to Thompson. Goes up the baseline, and it's Golden State with another.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen the Warriors become a powerhouse franchise, but sometimes great teams can overlook opponents. But Coach Kerr takes a cue from Greg Popovich and talks about what he calls appropriate fear. Draymond Green explained, you're not going to be scared or back down from anyone, but have appropriate fear, which just means respect them. Respect that they can beat you. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. It's always about focus. And here's McLemore. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. He feeds it to Kufis. Gay kicks to Cousins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
One shot.
Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Curry. 18 points for him. The 3. Again, Curry missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Cousins, the pass to Collison. Feeds to Kufis. There's the pick. The pass to Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And with that miss, shooting only 20% coming out of the break. Ouch.
And Green is right there.
Green is just a bulldog on the offensive glass. So great at reading misses and getting second chances.
Now here's Collison. He's got 6. And it's Gay at the elbow. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Here's Curry. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Ben McLemore. Although it isn't clear cut that Curry is the best player in the game right now, he certainly has the best case. Back-to-back MVPs. And Steve, the impact he has on the court is just peerless.
You can throw other names in as well, but Curry and his back-to-back MVPs puts him in elite company. He is quickly rising on the all-time greatest players list. He's earned it, and he has transformed the art of shooting.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. So he gets them both.
Stephen Curry is shooting better than 90% for his career at the free throw line.
Outside Collison. Kicks it to Cousins. Beyond the arc. Sacramento again missing. Right side Curry. Green kicks to Durant. Back to Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
They set the screen. Collison kicks to Cousins. Inside Leaner.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 11th in scoring, 14th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Cousins. Sacramento making a switch here. Temple's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Clark, he's checked in for Durant. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Clark dishes to Green. Picked by Pachulia. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight. Collison the pass to Gay. Over in the corner, Cousins. Here's Temple. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Gay misses.
Look, I know he wants to put the team on his back, carry them across the finish line, but it's all about getting a high percentage shot.
Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Gay's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry kicks to Thompson. A baseline J, and that one drops.
These shots are the ones that separate Thompson from the rest of the pack. An elite shooter.
Collison with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Screen by Cousins. And Temple kicks to Gay, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Third is Stephen Curry.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
When you have these guys with the basketball, it's like a security blanket. The ball in their hand, team has to foul, they have it, they go to the line, good chance they'll make it. It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Here's Gay. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Gay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
Green, the screen. Here's Clark, and the layup's good off the glass.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
Well, he has to be able to use angles. He has to be a great finisher in tight spaces and to be able to throw his little body into the big guys.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
DeMarcus Cousins. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Both free throws good from Cousins. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Green kicks to Clark. Here's Temple. Gay. And Gay with the second chance points. Gay's got 7.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
It's Curry outside. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Sacramento making some changes. Caspi comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and Ty Lawson subbed in for Darren Collison. The Warriors also with a sub. McGee's checked in. Sacramento's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Timeout called by the Kings. John Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Rudy Gay on the wing. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. And there's the feed to McGee. The dish to Livingston. They kick it out to Green. No good on the triple.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open from three.
Iguodala against Gay. The 17-footer. Another miss by Gay.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
Here's Clark. He has 5. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Temple. Outside for Lawson. Back to Caspi. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
A moment to check out Ty Lawson here. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Sacramento. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's a Flalo in for Rudy Gay. And he's good on the second. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Flalo kicks to Lawson. 2 points. That one goes. Lawson's got his second basket of the night.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Livingston dishes to Green. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Just some real big boy strength from Green. Absorbing the hit like a champ while still hitting the shot.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Free throw good, Green.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Tolliver kicks to Lawson. He dishes it to Temple. Pass to Tolliver. Lawson outside. Livingston can't get that one to fall.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Clark. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Aaron Aflalo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Clark.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. And so Clark nails both of them.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Aflalo outside. He kicks it to Casper. It's stolen by Livingston. Clark, the pass to Livingston, and he slams it one-handed.
Beautiful play by Sean Livingston. Been able to probe, get inside on the defense, and finish with a slam.
For Sean Livingston, a lot of his scores come from him hitting a jumper on a smaller guard. His post-up game and turnaround shot are one of the hardest things to stop in the league.
And so many people say, well, he has an advantage because of his size and height. But first of all, you got to have the ability and the skills to handle the basketball as a point guard. And so what, you're down there with smaller guys. You have to have skill set to make those turnaround jumpers. And also the mid-range game, that's an art. Sean Livingston has mastered it.
And Temple kicks to Lawson. They need this, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
And he makes the first. And Lawson hits two free throws. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And good that time. Iguodala's got 7 points in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Aflalo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Now Livingston. Dishes it to Clark. And McGee kicks to Livingston. West down low. The layup missed. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Caspi, and too long on the shot.
Wow, how do you miss from that close? That wide open, painful.
Livingston kicks it to West. Pass to Clark. Clock at 6. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Winston, JaVale McGee.
And that one misses. Matt Barnes is checked in for Sacramento. McLemore has come in for Garrett Temple. McCaw, he's checked in for Golden State. So he comes up empty at the line. King shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
I say it's the #1 reason why they are ahead in this game right now.
Now here's West. Passes it to McGee. Picked by West. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 6.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's McLemore. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Aflalo dishes to Lawson. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Iguodala. 7 points in the game.
Even though he couldn't quite convert the layup, I like him being in attack mode.
McLemore with the ball. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, running away with it. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Richardson is out there with Cauley Stein. Then there's Kufis. Then it's McLemore. And it's Lawson in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson. The Warriors shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Livingston kicks it to West. Now the pass to Livingston. Inside. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Warriors. On offense, here are the Kings. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. Richardson the pass to Kufis. He feeds it to McLemore. Kicks it to Lawson. Just 4 to shoot. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
To the middle, here's Kufis. McGee with the block. Here's McCaw. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Kufis. No good off the back of the rim. Livingston passes to McCaw. West kicks to Livingston. Smitty, you've hit a lot of clutch shots in your career. What is it that allows certain players to remain cool and collected when their shot can decide the outcome of a game?
You know, a lot of guys talk about it. You can't let the game speed you up. And you can see some young guys and some veterans, they catch the basketball in their mind, they're starting to go faster. Really, on clutch shot, you really have to make the game slow down.
He's off on the first. Caspi, he's checked in for McLemore. The Warriors also with a sub. Ian Clark's checked in for Sean Livingston. And he sinks the second. The Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And Caspi kicks to Lawson. And yes, it's good.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Clark. Lawson defending. McGee a screen. Durant just inside the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Good defense, better offense. Durant more than capable of burying shots with a hand in his face.
Feeds it to Caspi. It's Koufos atop the key. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Garrett Temple is checked in for Sacramento.
Garrett Temple.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Koufos dishes to Lawson. Caspi for 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Clark the pass to West. There's the dish to Clark. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists in the game.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Better body movement, better ball movement, and taking some smart shots.
Here's McCall. Now the feed to McGee. Here's West. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's just an awesome assist. Really paced the ball in the ideal spot.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Caspi kicks to Cauley-Stein. Here's Temple, fended by West. And it's blocked. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
You know, it's been a combination of their efforts at both ends of the court. They have played a truly complete basketball game.
Here is Caspi. Back to Cauley-Stein. Stolen by McGee. Here's McCaw. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And this is the kind of basketball that Durant wants to play. Ball movement, hit the open man.
Pass to Temple. Steve, as a player, how often did you go into a situation knowing that you might get a technical foul called on you for saying something to a ref?
You know, a lot of times, Kevin, I went into a referee understanding the game and saying, hey, the momentum right now needs to slow down. Sometimes I get a tech because you kind of have some outbursts, but sometimes I tell the referee, I need a tech right now. Just give me one. Without even really saying anything wrong.
And would they give it to you?
Yeah, sometimes. If not, you know, I'll just say a few choice words, and then you'll get one.
Good. Tell me that when we get off the air, okay? Thanks. And Caspi has it in the corner. Cauley-Stein dishes to Caspi. Buries it from three-point range. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to West. Here's Clark. Lawson defending. McGee a screen. Back to West. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Temple the pass to Koufos. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He got the ball where he wanted and attacked the smaller defender. Completely overpowered him.
The second team, Costa Koufos. Shooting just one.
And the free throw, no good. The Warriors have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. And it's good, 2 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Here's the screen. Shoots off the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He's really lucky that one went in because that was a pretty sloppy possession overall.
Pick by West to the middle, off the screen. It's not going to go for him.
Because he's such an explosive force down low, the defense threw everything they had at him, and it worked.
And Caspi kicks to Lawson. Back to Caspi. He dishes it to Lawson. 5 on the clock. Shot off the pick. No good from Caspi. The Warriors shooting a superb 63% from the field. Durant kicks to Clark. Pick by West. Clark dishes to West. And it's in there. West has got 4 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
And the Kings making a change here. Aflalo's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. Here's McCall. Some nice passing by Golden State here. West kicks to Iguodala. From deep, the shot's good on the assist by West. And that's now 10 points for Andre Iguodala.
Such a sweet stroke from Andre on the 3-ball. Always a danger to light it up from there.
It's tipped. Here's Clark. From 13, Aflalo pulls it in. Aflalo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He kicks to Lawson. Dishes it to Casper. Looks for Lawson, gets it to him. Nice move. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, there have always been big markets and smaller markets in the NBA, but it seems, Steve, that the league has found a proper balance to give small markets or mid markets a chance every year to succeed.
Yeah, I think so. I think players are doing a nice job right now in free agency. A lot of these guys are going to smaller markets, and when they're there, they're not changing. They're not running for the big lights anymore. So we kind of having a somewhat of a balance right now, Kevin.
Like LaMarcus Aldridge comes to mind. Could have gone to Los Angeles, wanted to, the Lakers wanted him badly. He chose a smaller market like San Antonio. Now, granted, a historically good franchise, but a smaller market.
Yeah, and I think guys are doing that. I think it's more about winning versus where you're playing and where you stand.
Ty Lawson hits them both. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. Yeah, easy call.
At the line of the Warriors, Patrick McCall. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Here's Lawson. Now Casper. Passes to Tolliver. It's stolen. And stolen by Lawson. Plays it up and banks it in. Lawson's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know they like to get a lot of shot opportunities from in that close.
Clark kicks to McGee. The pass to Iguodala. Here's Clark. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight. The Kings have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. And Aflalo kicks to Cauley-Stein. Here is Caspi. He feeds it to Lawson. 6 on the shot clock from beyond the arc, and another 3 for Sacramento.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's Clark. Lawson defending. Clark, the pass to West. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, we see it every year, and recently it's as bad as ever, Steve. What do you think about the coaching turnover rate in the league?
You know, Kevin, I don't like it. I mean, you have coaches change from style to style, and then after 2 years, a guy is gone. He got to give him a chance to be able to implement his style and get a chance to get a camaraderie with his players. It's too much right now.
The free throw drops for West. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Aflalo dishes to Lawson. Inside, Tolliver kicks to Caspi. Aflalo the pass to Lawson. Clock at 4. Hands it from downtown. Caspi's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
I say keep letting them fly. When you got a weapon like that, you got to keep on using it.
Here's Clark to the inside. McGee. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That is on Ty Lawson. Steve is a player who spent so many years in the league. Were career milestones such as 10,000 points or 500 games played a big deal to a player at all, those individual milestone numbers?
No, not those type of numbers, Kevin. I think more importantly, the number of years you played. And I think for a lot of guys, how many wins you have. I think those are the numbers you really
All-star
look at.
appearances?
Sometimes all-star, yeah.
And certainly championships.
Championships for sure.
And you've got one. And you've got
one and one.
Now, here is Lawson. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. And there's the 3-second violation.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
No, he'll probably find himself on the bench watching the game like we are.
And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Stephen Curry. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the first one drops. Garrett Temple has checked in for Anthony Tolliver. And Pachulia drops them both. Sacramento's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Lawson kicks to Caspi. Feeds to Temple. That shot, no good. Excellent D here by Iguodala. The dish to Livingston. Kicks to Pachulia. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
I mean, the game is in hand, but they're still running their offense, and they're just plain and simple, still making shots.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Cauley Stein. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Now here's Livingston. Lawson defending. Now here's Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steph. Congrats on the win. How does this team continue to be the most cohesive unit possible?
To me, it's a commitment. And we know that that's going to put us in good position to win every single night. Is if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession, where you might get beat, but you got to get back into play. And God's going to help you. You help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry. And I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on defensive end.
You guys have been one of the best defensive teams in the league the last few years. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He took control in the first half, gave his teammates a lot of confidence, which ultimately they rode to victory here tonight.
I've never, ever seen a small guard dominate a game like Steph Curry is able to do. Not his father, not his grandfather, not anybody. This kid right here brings a special excitement to every game he plays. This kid right here is the game right now. If you want to watch basketball, you better watch this guy. He's that type of player I've never seen before. Wow, what a player he is.
Excellent scoring effort for them tonight. Every time it seemed like they needed a bucket, he was the guy there to give it to them. The defense really never got a feel for him and how to play him.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful, even beyond wonderful, spectacular, just great. See you.
Good night.